Hello, hello, hello. We are back for another makeup tutorial. So, Monday we did a more natural look. Yesterday we did a more glam look. Today I'm going to do some really fun kind of tips and tricks to show you guys how you can utilize your makeup to the fullest extent and just kind of show you some fun stuff. It's going to be super, super fun. We're going to use the two palettes that I showed you, the Lunar and the Comet, that we've been using the past couple days. And we're also going to be using this new Starlight Palette. This is also, if you guys like this is a highlighting, contouring, and blush palette. It's super awesome. It's obviously been used a lot. I like it, guys. Don't judge me. But if you like it, you can ask your consultant. If Cathy's your consultant, go ahead and send her a message, or whatever consultant you guys use, send them a message. I'm sure they can let you know more about it, okay? So we're going to go ahead and go in. I'm going to do something new for you guys before I start my primer, or before I start my foundation. So I'm going to prime first, as soon as I can find it. Same primer I'm going to use. Again, like I said before, I've got a combination skin, so I like to use a mattifying primer, just because it helps cut out some of the oils. Now, I'm sure you guys can see, I am a person who gets red on my nose, on my cheeks. I get so red. It's not fun. My dog just took one of my makeup brushes. What can you do? So, color correcting, guys. A lot of people don't know how to do it. I'm going to show you how I do it today. So, if you get super red, green, this green right here, green cancels out red. And then the purple is going to cancel out any olivey tones. So, I'm red. I don't have any olivey tones. I'm a red-faced girl. So, I am going to go ahead and go in here. Doesn't really matter what kind of brush you use. I'm going to use a little brush like this. It's just a little bit firmer. I'm going to go into my green here. And I'm going to go on my cheeks. You don't want to do it super heavy. You just want to do it enough to where the green has a little layer on there. So I'm going to go all the way across my cheekbones, because that's where I get the reddest. See how that's just a nice, sheer little layer. Do the same thing on the other side. You don't want it to be too globby, so make sure there's nice, even distribution. And I'm going to go right on my nose. As you can tell, my nose gets red. I've been like that since I've been a little girl. I've always had redness in my cheeks. Like when I go out to tan, my cheeks are the first thing that gets red. My mom used to say, put sunscreen on. It didn't matter how much sunscreen I put on, your girl was always red. So this helps me with my makeup to keep that from coming out. I'm going to go back in with my foundation, and I'm just going to go right on top of that green that I just did. Hi, Cathy. We're color correcting. Teaching how to color correct. I'm going to use that same brush that I always use. I'm just going to go right on top. See? Covers right up. What am I putting on first? So the first thing I did was primer. You always start with your primer no matter what you're going to do. And then I color corrected. I'm feeling abnormally red today. So I went ahead and used my green color corrector. Green's going to cancel out red. Hi. Green's going to cancel out red. So if you have redness, use a green color corrector. It's going to do wonders. And you can see it covers up really, really nicely. Go, make sure you go all the way up into your hairline, guys. You don't want to look spotty. I'm running out of foundation. I need to go get more. Make sure you go down your chin. Go out to your ears. Blend down. I've got a zit, guys. I'm not happy about it. My dog's being a wild man. He wakes up from a nap and it's like, I did not try the CC cream. So I'm the kind of person that I like a full coverage. Normally, I don't use CC creams because it's not enough for me. Now, I haven't tried yours yet, Cathy. I should probably do that. I'll have to try it in the next couple days and let you guys know how it comes out. Okay, gonna go in with our concealer. We're gonna do the exact same thing that we did before. Underneath our eyes here. Little triangles. Down my nosy. Cover up that mustache. Take my beauty blender again. And just blend that right out. Oh, it is stackable. I'll have to try it and do another video for you guys. So a lot of CC creams aren't stackable, but Cathy just told me that this one is, which is awesome. So I'm going to have to try that. Oh, thank you. The reason this concealer goes out so well is because it's liquid and it's a really good formula. So I'm going to have to get this from Cathy and buy it because this rocks. Alrighty. We're going to contour. It's our favorite part, guys, right? Whenever we like to get rid of that double chin. So same thing we've been doing the past couple days. From that top of the ear down, right on our double chin. Eliminate it. Back in with our beauty blender. And we're going to pat, kind of rub, pat up. Ta-da! Now remember, on your chin, you're going to want to blend down and out. Down and out. Magnifique. Now, we're going to go on with our setting powder. Kind of the same stuff we've been doing, guys, as our base. Most of the time, your base won't differ. Your base is going to pretty much be the same. So that's why I have a routine with it, because mine never really changes. The only thing that really ever changes is if I'm going to use color corrector or not. But even that doesn't take long. Most of the time, I'm on a pretty good pinch when it comes to doing my makeup. I either got to get to work. You know, guys, you set your alarm for the time you're supposed to get up. That snooze button just is so easy to push, right? It is for me anyway. So I end up where I only got 15 minutes to do my makeup and get out the door, and I got to let the dog out, and I got to get my son ready, and I only get like 15 minutes for myself, so. Ta-da! Now that we look like Casper the Ghost, I'm going to show you guys some really cool tricks here. So this is going to be super fun. I'm so excited. I'm going to show you guys, number one, how to do a colored liner. Quit biting my toes. My dog likes to bite my toes. A colored liner with your eyeshadow. So I'm the kind of person, I like to utilize what I've got. I don't like to have to go out and buy, oh crap. Sorry guys. I don't like to have to go out and buy new stuff. It's just, to me, I'm on a budget. So I'm going to use whatever I can to the best of my ability. So that's why I have some really, goodness. I've got some really cool eyeshadows and stuff. And these palettes that she gave me have some really pretty colored eyeshadows that I can turn into eyeliners, which I'm going to love. So I think, I can't decide if I want to do the red or the green. What do you guys think? What do you think? Let me know while I prime my eyes what you guys think. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with some eye primer here. Just because I want a really, really good base, because you don't want that eyeshadow to smudge once it gets wet. So I'm going to prime here. My dog and my cat are fighting. They act like they don't love each other, but they secretly do. I just caught them snuggling while they were both sleeping. So I know that they like each other. What brush do I want to use here, guys? Let's see. My light turned off. There we go. All right, I'm going to just use a little brush like this. Just a nice, thin, the red, but we didn't do green. We have not used the green yet, so maybe I'll go ahead and use the green. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes here. Primer just looks just like this. Nice, little clear. It's just going to help set a really good base for your eyeballs. And I'm actually going to just rub that in with my fingers here. Perfect. That's going to keep everything from smudging. All right. Perfect. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, on my lid, do a nice, pretty shimmery. That's not going to be too much. So I think I'm going to go in with that Cosmic that we used yesterday, this one right here. And I'm just going to set my lid here with that. Just to give us a nice little base. You don't want to do too much, just a tad. Just to give us a little bit of a glowy aspect. I got a treat for you guys today. I'm going to show you how to apply fake lashes as well. See? Just a little bit of a base. You don't want to look too much. A little bit of a base. Cool. So we're going to go in with this Electra. This is the only one that we haven't used, and I'm going to show you guys how to use it today. So, before I start, I'm going to explain my brush choices to you really quick. So, you can use two different kinds of brushes when you're going to do this. You can use a little brush like this. Just going to be a little pointy, very thin brush. I used to use this all the time. Then I got this one. Now, this is going to be, I don't know if it'll focus or not. Probably not. Now this is just, it's so you can see it's super thin, but it's got that nice edge. Now I like that because it covers more space on my face while I'm doing it, so I don't have to keep dipping back in. It's your choice. I started with this one because it's a little bit easier to use, especially if you're a new person doing this. So I would suggest starting out with that and then moving on to the other one whenever you're ready. So I'm going to take a primer. This is my primer I got from Cathy. This stuff rocks. And you're going to wet your brush really, really good. Like, you want it pretty darn wet. And then you're going to go into your eyeshadow. I just wiped it on the couch. That defeated the purpose. Spray it just like that. Like, you want it wet to the touch. You're going to go into your eyeshadow just like you normally would. Perfect. Now these eyeshadows are nice because they're super creamy. So once you get a little bit of eyeshadow on there, spray it again. You want that sucker wet. So you're going to go in just like you would if you're applying eyeliner. See how pretty that is? That green's nice, guys. Now, if you feel like it's not pigmented enough, see how I'm losing a little bit of pigment as I go into my eye? Just dip back in. Ta-da! See how pretty that looks? And you don't even, so like if you wanted a green liner any day of the week, you don't have to buy a new one. Just go in with your eyeshadow. It rocks. And this will work with any eyeshadow. I'm going to make this just a little bit pointier. There we go. Ta-da! Love it. So, And that green pigment is so nice. It's not too much. It's just enough to where it's going to give you a nice, pretty lining look. I love. Go in here and do the same thing. Now, disclaimer, guys. This is a little bit harder than regular eyeshadow or eyeliner. Just because it gets a little bit messier. Because it is so wet. So you want to take your time. It gets easier and easier to do the longer you do it. What's everyone thinking about this? You like? You don't like? I think it's fun. What do we think? Fun, fun. I like it. Now I'm going to hold my eye because, like I told you guys yesterday, my eyes are so wrinkly. It's hard to get a clean line. There we go. That's better. Cool, huh? So you can make an eyeliner out of any eyeshadow that you have. And it's so fun. And a lot of people don't think to do that. I'm a girl on a budget. So I was like trying to find ways to utilize my makeup. Now I'm going to show you. Oh, thanks, Cathy. Now, I'm going to go underneath that green that we just did with the black. Now, I'm not going to use my liquid eyeliner. I have it, but in case that I didn't, say you run out, I'm going to take my mascara here, and I'm going to use it as an eyeliner too. Same brush. Just clean it off a little. You're going to go right on your spoolie. You're just going to go down it, just like that. And you're going to go right underneath. See how that can work as an eyeliner. And I'm going to go halfway. I'm going to get a little bit more here. Keep that open. I'm going to go halves. Go up. Go down. Fill in. And then I'm going to take my green because I went a little bit outside what I needed to for my dual liner. So I'm going to go dip back into my green. Ta-da! So you know I have a dual liner. Isn't that cool? And I'm going to show you how much that's going to pop once we get our lashes on. I'm going to go back in with my mascara. Match the other eye. Goose. Apparently dogs like to put on makeup too. You guys hear them in my stuff. No, guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. If it's not, it's okay. I'm a makeup artist, and my makeup is far from perfect a lot of the times. See? Got dual liners going on. Super fun. Now, we're going to go in and brush all that bake off. Now, I did mess up. As you can see, it slid a little bit. So, all you got to do is take your concealer. If I can see where I put it. Got everything a mess around here. Or even a little bit of your foundation is fine too. I'm going to take one of my baby beauty blenders. Let's take a teeny tiny little bit and just dab that out. Same thing up here. Just dab it out. All right. Now, before you put on lashes, you want to do mascara. I know you're like, oh, well, I'm putting on lashes, so I don't have to put on mascara. You always want to put on mascara before your lashes, or you're going to see your natural lashes just hanging down. And you don't want that. All right, last time, guys. So I use Kiss lashes. I love Kiss lashes. It's just my thing. It's just what I've gotten used to. Now, see, I got a little bit mascara up there. I'm just going to wipe it out. Mistakes are easy to fix, guys. And I'm not even worried about that right now. So we're going to go in, bend your lashes like this first, so that you can get that nice eye shape. Take your glue. I like to use a clear glue. It's just personal preference. I feel like the black glue gets everywhere. And I've gotten it in my eyes before, and then I look like the devil because I've got like black eyes. So I personally like the clear glue. It just dries better for me. It just works better for me. So you want to put it on. Do not put this right directly onto your eyelash right away. Blow on it. You want it to get a little bit tacky and halfway dry. You're going to bend it again just like this. You want to go on top of your eyelashes. You don't want to like stick them straight on. You want to go on top. So you want to get right down on your lash line. You want to push, open your eye, push. Because you want it to right direct match onto your lash line. Now, if you need to move it, wiggle it around a little bit. Get it exactly where you want it. These lashes are a little bit big for my eyes, but I think they're pretty. See how it's fitting directly onto my lash line? Open it up. Make sure you feel good about it. Close it. Let it dry. I have the biggest problem keeping it glued in the inner corner of my eye, so I like to push it. Let it dry. Do. While you're letting it dry, you can go ahead and start working on your other one. Just start putting glue on it. One-eyed. Ta-da! See how that just adds such a big dramatic difference? I like to push it up. Goose! Sorry, my dog, guys. I like to push it up just a tad. Make sure it's not hanging down on my eyes. Big lashes like this can get a little bit heavy, so I like to make sure it's not like hanging. Same thing on this side, guys. Gonna go in. Up above. Ta-da. Don't those look cool? Makes my eyes look so much bigger. I'm a big fan of lashes. I love lashes. They make me just feel fierce, especially when I'm going for a night out. This light won't stand. Just make sure that inner corner is pushed in. Now, To add some dimension down at the bottom there, we're going to go in with that green again. Let me get a smaller brush here. We're going to go in with that green again, and we're just going to line that lower lash line with it. Just to really make it pop. Yeah, the mascara is great, and it makes my lashes look so long. I really only use lashes if I'm going out, if I'm going, like, I work in the beauty industry, so I like to wear them. It just makes me feel a little bit fancier. So we just lined our bottom with those, and I'm going to go in with our black eyeliner. And we're going to hit that waterline like we did yesterday. I'm going to brush some of this excess off here. Yeah, that makes it look so pretty. I'm going to go in with my mascara again. I'm going to hit my bottom lashes. Now I'm also going to go ahead and hit my eyelashes that I just put on, just to group my natural lashes to them, so my natural lashes aren't hanging. I'll show you guys up close what that looks like. Like, look how cool that looks. You've got the liner, the lashes. Really makes your eyes pop. So, we're going to go ahead and go in now with our fun Starlight Palette. Love this. We're going to go in first with the bronzer. So this is going to be that Meteor right here. It's a really nice, genuine bronzer. And my dog took my brush. Well then. Okay, what I'm going to do then, instead of using that one, I'm just going to use this one. Same thing, a little bit pointier. Good thing I have multiple brushes, right? So we're going to go up, down, into that hairline. Same thing on this side. Up, down, into that hairline. Hit that chin. And hit up on our forehead. We're going to go in with this blush. This is the Moonstone. This is super pretty. It's a really nice, just true pink blush. And it's got a little bit of shimmer to it, and I like that. Now we're going to go in with our highlighter, my favorite part. All right. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, guys. Keeps falling. My pets keep hitting it. I keep hitting it. Oh, I tell you, sometimes it's just easier if they're asleep. And he took that brush too. Okay, so we're going to go in. I'm just going to use... Now, if you're in the dilemma I am right now, where you're like, oh my God, I can't find my highlighting brush. Take a brush like this, your big fluffy brush. Pinch it right at the base to where it fans out like this. It's a highlighting brush for you. So we're going to go in with this Stardust right here. You can tell I like it. I've used it a lot. You're going to hit it, and you're just going to go right up. Pretty, pretty. Like, look at that shine. Oh, tell me about it, friends. Like, look at that shine. Pretty. Gorgeous. Now, we're going to go ahead and go in now and do an ombre lip. Now, I am going to use one of my own lip liners. And then the dual lippy that we used with the Comet. With that pretty pink. And I'm going to show you how to do this. So, I love, you guys. Like, I'm obsessed with doing, ombre lips. Yes, that's the one from the Starlight. Yep, I just used Starlight for my bronzer, my blush, and my highlighter, and it rocks. So pretty. A nice dewy, shiny finish, and I love that. So, I'm going to go in here with this. I'm going to go in with this side. So this is like a deep, plummy kind of pink. And I'm going to line my lips with that first. So you want to get a darker lip liner. And you're going to slowly bring it in, but not all the way down. Slowly bring it in, not all the way down. Slowly. Same thing here. Slowly bring it in on the sides, but not in the middle. Hit that, like line it, but don't bring it in. Bring it in on the sides. See? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go in with your little Comet lippy. And you're going to hit right on that Cupid's bow and right in the middle. And then just slowly pat your finger out. See how that makes like a gradient? It's super fun. And it makes your lips look bigger when you do that. See? You got that little bit of lighter pink and then a darker pink on the outside. And it just looks really cool. Looks fancy, makes you look cool, makes you look fancy. So I'm actually going to take that highlighter from the Lunar palette. That one we were obsessed with, guys. And I am going to take a little brush, just like this. And I'm going to hit my inner corners. Just to highlight them a little. See how that makes that really nice highlight? So it makes those eyes pop. Last thing we got to do, friends, is our eyebrows. Take your spoolie, brush them out like I've told ya. Now, again, because we're talking about dual purpose makeup looks, for a long time I did my eyes with mascara. Because I had naturally thick, as you can see, eyebrows. So I would literally just swipe mascara over them to fill them in. Now that I've found pencils, I don't do that as much. But it's definitely an option if you're in a pinch. I'm going to brush that out just a little. It's a little harsher than what I wanted. Ta-da! This is our finished look. Look how pretty that is. You got your nice ombre lip. And if you want it to even be a little bit darker on the outside, if you're feeling really fancy, you can even take a dark lip. Yeah. Take a dark lip like this. Looks like that. Put a little bit on your hand. Like so. And then take that little brush I was showing you before. Get it in there a little bit and just hit the outside. Just kind of slap it on there. and then pat to blend it out. Bring it in a little. And then you can take it up into your Cupid's bow if you want. Down on your lip line. Blend it out. Like, look how cool that looks. Just pat it out. Ta-da! So we've got some nice fun looks for you guys. A nice ombre lip. Showed you how to use eyeshadow as eyeliner. Showed you how to put on some lashes, ladies. Showed you how to use mascara as eyeliner as well. And most of all of this has been done using those palettes that I showed you. Let's see. The Lunar palette and lippy. The Comet Lunar and the Comet palette and lippy, and our Starlight palette that we use for our bronzer and face stuff. So guys, all of this stuff, if you're interested in getting them, it's really good products. They go on really smooth. They look really great on the face, and they don't itch or feel bad on your face. They don't make you break out. They're super nice. So if you have any questions, contact your consultants or contact Cathy and she can give you all the information. They are on sale right now. So scoop them up while they're there, because once they're gone, they're gone. It has been so much fun hanging out with you guys. I'm going to set my face because I forgot. It has been so much fun hanging out with you guys the past couple of days. If you have any questions about makeup or anything, shoot me a direct message on Instagram, Facebook. My name's Bailey Jo Cody on Facebook. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you got any hair questions, makeup questions, hit me up or text Cathy and I can do another tutorial for you guys. But it has been so fun. I've loved talking to you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and stay beautiful, everybody. Thanks.